Hi all, how you doing? Hope you're doing great wherever you are in the world. So I thought I'd do some rough and ready mathematics for you to do with Bitcoin. It really is going to be sort of the back of a cigarette packet kind of mathematics, just for a little bit of fun. Okay. So he says here, combined all 10 Bitcoin ETFs in the US account for just over 3% of the current Bitcoin supply. Okay. So 3%. So what we're going to kind of look at, very simplistic maths here, is look at how long it's going to take for all the ETFs to hold all the Bitcoin. So in other words, if they keep on buying all the Bitcoin up, then we've got none left effectively. But the point is, if all the ETFs buy all the Bitcoin, Bitcoin will effectively go to the moon. And this is why people are saying Bitcoin could reach 1 million and things like that, because it does make sense if all these ETFs and all these financial institutions are going to start um, sucking up all this Bitcoin from all retailers who get sort of paper hands and sell out. So 3% of the supply, and it's 4th of February now. So if we say uh, the ETFs came in, what is it, 10th of January? So let's say 21 days plus 4, 25 days. Okay. So it's taken them 25 days to get 3% of the supply. Okay. So 25 days equals 3% effectively. So if we just do some simple mathematics, so 100 divided by 3. Okay. So that's the percentage. So we're going to multiply by in order to get 100% of the supply. So all we have to do is times 33 by 25. Okay. Times 25 gives us 833 days. Okay. So what we're saying is in 833 days, okay, and then we can sort of divide that by 365 to give us how many years. So in 2.28 years, the ETFs are going to have all the Bitcoin. Okay. So if you think that the Bitcoin price is just going to stay at like 60,000 or whatever, 40,000, then I just don't see that happening because as these ETFs buy these Bitcoin, the supply is just going to go down, obviously. And so the cost of Bitcoin is going to go up. So I think what's going to happen is these ETFs they're taking the amount of Bitcoin off out of supply because once they hit the ETF, once they get stored away, okay, in an ETF, I don't think they're going to leave or not too frequently. I don't think they're going to change hands too often. So I can see a sort of a kind of a line like this where it's, so at first we're going to have a lot of Bitcoin going into these ETFs, and then gradually it's going to taper off because the price of Bitcoin is going to go down. Sorry, the price of Bitcoin is going to go up, and therefore you're not going to buy as much Bitcoin. You're not going to get as much Bitcoin for your money. So the amount of Bitcoin that's going to go into these ETFs is going to be less. Now, the value of these Bitcoin might actually go up in value, but the amount of Bitcoin is going to come down. You've obviously got the halving as well. So uh, we're talking about the supply at the moment. I think it's talking about the supply at the moment is 3%, not the total supply of like supposedly 21 million. Okay. Although remember, a lot of Bitcoin have actually been lost on old hard drives and things like that, or sent to dodgy wallets and, sent to dodgy wallets basically. Okay. So, and kind of lost forever. Okay. The keys have been lost. So that's my back of a cigarette packet mathematical calculations on where we are with Bitcoin. So in basically 2.25 years, the institutions will have all the Bitcoin. Okay. So let me know what you think about those figures. Where do you think in 2.25 years, where do you think the Bitcoin price is likely to be? I think we're going to be well into 100,000, and who knows, it could get to 1 million or something like that. Who knows? I think it will do one day, to be honest. I don't know when though. Well, whether it be 2030 or in sort of 3 years' time, who knows? Anyway, that's my video for today. Let me know in the comments what you think.